Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that.
Oh my God, I had the mic on mute the whole time. I had the mic on mute the whole time. Yo, I'm so sorry about that.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott.
Okay, you should be able to hear me now. I had the mic on mute.
Madden
oh my God, I'm such an idiot.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
And yes, I know someone's been spending just like
to the 23-yard line.
I don't know who it is, but someone's been doing it. I don't really care. Hi, Gabe.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line.
Oh, and if any of y'all haven't seen the video I posted before here and a couple days ago, I'm having a schedule on which
trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but
so
not
I'm only
a whole
doing
lot of
that
room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
319! 319! Oh. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. T.J. Watt coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator,
yeah, I've been on such a losing streak. You're right. As you commented before, Splash, I have been taking so many L's lately, and I've been playing horrible. I'll admit that right now. I've been playing like very bad. So like, I need to like finally get things back on track. It would have been helpful if that was intercepted. A good defense.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely
locked up tight. Okay, in case he fakes, I'm going to use it.
He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
I'm not going to do punt save because if he does punt it, I won't have room to return it.
There's nothing available there for him.
Come on, Tyreek Hill. And please do not fumble.
That's taken on the 25. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Patriots take over. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Okay, I was going to call that play, but never mind. Once he brought that safety down.
On first down, Elway. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Okay, is this going to be a man blitz or is it
They go play action here on first down. Escaping the pressure right.
Circles
now he's going to go deep down the left side. He rifles one.
Wow, John L. Oh my God.
Picked up at the
back to my bad read again.
Actually lose 6 yards on the return. But I don't think
Circle was wide open for a while, and I took way too long to throw.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know.
Defense bail me out again, please.
You've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up putting one downfield. It gets intercepted.
Underneath, down.
I have no excuse.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 7 yards on the play.
Hopefully my defense.
Second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to
I was going to say, hopefully my defense can help me, but it doesn't look like they're helping me at all.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Hey.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that?
Are you playing head-to-head?
Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first
down. How many Super Bowls have you won?
All I'm going to tell you is I've been doing so bad.
Get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
I mean, I could win you a Super Bowl.
There on first. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rally to him
quickly. Super Bowls yet?
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said.
I beat someone who's in this who's been in the Super Bowl before, but I haven't won one on my own.
They catch it, you tackle them,
Have you pre-ordered Madden 20 yet?
Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up.
Have you at least done your rookie premiere?
Let's go!
Get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted.
Come on, return it for 6. Return it for 6. Ah, I got tackled. All right,
and what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Have you at least done your rookie premiere challenges?
I've been doing Team of the Year. I just have one more on that challenge.
And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Why
and it is true.
Why?
You can draft the most athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
I anticipated
for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though.
That's why I was incomplete the whole time.
All right, I'm getting that.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. All
right. Hi, Esteban. Really had to call me that.
Elway now off of play action. Sliding out of the pocket. That ball's going to be caught by Clark for a Patriots touchdown. Dallas Clark, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Pats have taken the early lead. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
4 o'clock, just so y'all know.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go.
Right?
And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to the best player, right?
Well, I think my defense forgetting that I could field position
and try and move the football.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And left side here, it's Graham.
All right, I'm going to make you mod. Hold up, I'm just texting someone real quick. I'm about to add you mod shortly. Hold up. Wait, did he actually? Yeah, he did. You're right. I saw it. Corbin, shut up. I know. I made you mod.
He'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
I'm already used to smack talk, trust me. Doesn't even get to me anymore.
26.
I have a feeling this dude's running it. I'm just gonna straight up run to me right now. Like, this dude's likely running it. It's 3rd and inches. I'm just okay. Well,
with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter about to.
I'm on party chat, so he can't hear me. My opponent
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Reset. Hey, easy.
Hey, Griffin. Oh, never mind. Oh, wow.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. And able to find Graham. Complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Two former All-Pros connecting. Rodgers fighting his tight end Graham. Packer first down.
I mean, like, I don't have a problem making anyone not because, like, as long as they're not, like, banning people and timing people out, like, I don't really have a problem with it. Like, if people want to be mod, like, I don't really have a problem with that.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw it right into it for an interception.
After the interception, here's Elway. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun.
What in the world is this?
Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And it's 3rd down.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
I don't know what play I want to call here. I'm kind of lost. I'm kind of lost right now. Okay, I'll call this.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hopefully this works.
Play action. It's Elway.
Oh,
Rolling
God,
to his right.
Okay.
He's going to air it out deep for Green. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Now he's backed up at the 3-yard line.
I'll tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field, and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And
nice
he'll go down
there.
For a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls, and they think I'm going to be
running the ball on 3rd down. Okay, I get your backed up, but
this
really?
defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Bro, why did you run the ball on 3rd and 8 or 3rd
2
and 9?
minutes to
Whatever.
go
Why
here
would you run the ball in that
first
situation?
half. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. We're back to Lambeau following these words. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick.
Like, he had like 3 chances.
Nice job bringing
that
back on the return. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. And now out come the Patriots.
I feel like my defense, my offense,
already here in this first half. It's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now Elway, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I hate it when people blitz.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers.
What you saw right there is
as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, it's Elway.
Thank you.
Jordan Reed has it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
You're somebody to make a
Call
play.
it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it now out of the gun. They're fighting down inside the 25.
Bruh. And guys, one of what the most embarrassing part about that run was? I had ball carrying on conservative, and he still did that. Now he's going to quit. Yep. Wow, finally I won. Man, that's the first time in a while I won a game. Wow. Oh my god. I think I might have time to do one more game, depending on how quick it is. I was hoping for the stream to be longer, but apparently, like, someone wants me to call them at like 4 o'clock, so I might ask to call later. Because, like, I want this stream to be a little bit longer, especially since I'm only going to be streaming Madden 3 times a week now. And in case you're wondering, the reason why I'm only doing it 3 times a week is because, like, I overplayed Madden so much that I don't want to, like, fill up my channel with a bunch of Madden videos like I've been doing in the past. Which is what, and, like, I want to, like, play some other games too. So, like, that's why I'm not doing Madden as often as I used to. But I'll still be doing it 3 times a week. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gunn
with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. That last dude I played had, like, straight 99s, too. That was embarrassing. Tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
This dude also has top 3 99s. Hopefully I can beat him, too. Should I return it? Yeah, you know I'm going to return it.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
I am scared. Watch me fumble around here, recover it for a touchdown.
Only get back to the 16-yard line.
Scared. I don't know if this is going to be a cover 3 or a cover 2.
On first, they'll throw it Elway.
I can't tell.
Flush to his right.
Wide open. Let's go, McCaffrey.
Down there right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They give him a gain of 38.
I don't think what we just saw there was any surprise, because when Christian McCaffrey came out of Stanford, we knew he was a threat running it and catching it, and any way he can get the ball in his hands, he wanted to do so. Personally, I thought he ran the best routes of anyone coming out of his draft class, and that included the wide receivers.
Last year, 80 receptions, also in the return game. He's a bit of a Swiss Army knife, isn't he?
He certainly is. Every which way you want to go, however you want to package him, I do think his running production will increase in 2018. Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Elway throw, escaping the pressure.
There are like
right.
so many options. I could
it
throw
over the middle.
And
they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people.
Okay, this is
to get on his horse.
Like a blitz.
Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
From the red zone now, Elway on first down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A.J. Green, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
What the heck? What the heck? I was texting during the kick return. Bro. I was texting someone during the kick return. What the heck? Yo. Okay, what the heck? I was texting someone during that.
And we are tied at 7.
Okay, not what I wanted to happen. I wanted to like have a breather on offense, but clearly as soon as I score, he gets a kick return.
That's fielded in the end zone.
You know what I about the people in the background all saying the same thing. Yeah,
now the Patriot offense set to take over again. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football.
I never get a break in this game whatsoever. Whenever I do something good, it backfires.
First and 10, Elway.
Is he going underneath? Oh.
And incomplete to open things up. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it was really not right since I blew coverage. Since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing.
I
in
love
just
this play so much, but I need to make sure not to overuse it.
They fake the give. Now Elway.
Oh, he locked that
flushed out right. Now he's going to let it go deep
toe tap.
So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
I was hoping for that.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense, and they were able to bat it away.
They'll run it with Williams. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake. Elway. He'll buy some time right.
I was going to throw it to X.
And third down is a key down in any game we play. Third down defense, something we got to watch in this one.
Even if you got to kick a turn, I should punt it out of bounds. But I want to get a
punter wing is on as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17.
Hits taken.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
Okay,
and the
at least we didn't get
Bears
up a
take
kick
over.
return this time. All right.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
This dude got so lucky from a stupid kick return that shouldn't have ever happened.
On first and 10, here's Vick. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Johnson, the intended target. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense. that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that
J-Mel
how going to play?
probably is
And
my
they responded to the challenge.
Buying time to his left. Lets this one rip toward Graham. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up
Don't ask.
Patriot
Don't
legend
ask
Rodney
why I just
Harrison.
did that.
That had disaster written
You
all
saw
over.
nothing,
You've got a
okay?
right-handed quarterback
You
rolling
saw
left and throwing it pretty far
nothing.
downfield.
It's really difficult to
I
do.
threw
Try
it
and
to
get
the
your body
opposite
twisted
side
around
of
into
the
the proper
field.
position and get anything on the ball as you heave it
I threw
downfield.
it to the
And that's what it actually turns into, a
side
heave. And that's
of
not
the
really a good throw,
field.
is it?
Not
You
good,
should
and we
have
saw the
expected that
result.
outcome.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I knew.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but
The
those
king of
kind of
throwing
runs,
interceptions,
they're going to
yes.
open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Vic on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Come on.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now here's Vic. Got a man. It's complete.
The hard
Williams.
flats were
And he'll have it past
supposed to
midfield
stop
almost
that.
to the 40 before being taken
What are
down.
y'all doing?
And a big
The hard flats
32-yard
was
play
supposed to
on
stop that.
third.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And very little there. He might have got
Don't
a
let me
yard.
throw it.
Yeah,
I don't
think
want
he
to
got
get
a
the
yard
lead.
to the
You know my
41.
once I get at the lead, that's when
They
I
tried a
get
quick
killed.
hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
My defense has really kept me in most of my games. If it wasn't for my defense, like, I'd be getting destroyed.
If they
right
want
now.
it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's
What up,
Vic.
I'll read your comment in a
Tries to
second.
force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro
Do cover
Bowler
6
Ed
and
Reed.
put
And the
your
return stops
linebacker
just a few yards shy of
on hard
midfield.
side.
They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
I like to do zone
Good
blitz
starting
and
field
then
position
baseline,
for
so
them
like
here as
the
they come
people
up
don't
first
like
and
it
10.
And then like I'll make some other adjustments, like I'll put one of the linebackers I was
They
supposed
go
to
back
rush
to the
and like
air
a
here
high
after the
fly
INT
stuff.
on the last
Sometimes like I'll
This
mix
one
it up.
complete to
So
Jordan
when he
Reed.
doesn't see my
And
recent
he's got
plays,
this
just
down
flat
to
out
the
assume what I'm
35.
doing.
This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. They'll run it now out of the gun.
All right.
And that play went nowhere.
Clearly the run
yardage.
game has
It'll
not
be
worked
back
at
at the
all,
36.
so I might want to stop doing
Defensively, it
that.
was Leighton Vander Esch up from
There
his
goes the run
linebacker
game.
spot.
Run game has not worked at all in this one. Worked a little bit in the last game, but not this one.
On 2nd down, Elway. And he checks this one down to
Hey, Ricky
Williams.
Williams can do well.
They'll wind up
pass,
getting
though,
10
so
back
sorry,
as
man.
that sets him up for 3rd down.
At least he doing
I know most of the
something right.
time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
I would run the ball, especially on 3rd and 1, but considering the defense is playing.
On 3rd and 1, it's Elway. And Reed with it over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. And on display right there, the arm that made John Elway a lot of money.
And that's going to leave a mark because when he throws it
might
with
be
that
too-
much force, one of the best
I don't know
arms
if I
the
should
game
do
has
it
ever
or
seen,
not.
one of the strongest
I'm thinking
ones.
about it.
It does leave a mark. They actually called it the Elway cross because you can see the imprint on a player after he caught one of those bullet passes.
Oh my God!
Now he's got it. And
He
all
caught
the way
that?
down inside the 5
Bro,
to the
he
4.
pulled up.
12 more yards
He
there
caught
and
that.
another
I
first
thought that
down.
was going to be intercepted.
Well, this is
That's
how
why
you
I
shape
raged.
the thoughts of that interception on the last drive.
Okay,
You come
I'll
out and
take
start
it,
this
bro.
one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. To play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. They send Green to the left on his own. To throw is Elway. And he fires one incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And Elliott puts this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Onto the field now come the Bears. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
All right.
Vic operating on 1st down. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. This is caught inside the 15. A huge play there for Chicago. 44 yards.
These crazy.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
Now Allen. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Hey, let's go.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Heck, even better, get a turnover.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go that way, did it?
Now defense set up for the run. Worked out well. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try to throw it here. Vic forced out to his left. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I appreciate
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
No.
No. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Ricky Williams, as the first half is winding down. And the Bears are in for 6. And that makes it 14-10.
That stupid kick return.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Yeah, I gotta make up for that.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now Elway on first down.
Just because it might be the right thing to do.
Eluding the
I'm
pressure
not always known
right.
for doing the right thing.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Sometimes doing the right thing does not give you the best results.
From the 21, it's second and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Final play of the half. It's Elway. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
I'm definitely not doing cover 6.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Being chased out left. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
I need to stop that.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
First down, Vic. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Dancing to his left. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
I feel like
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception. Really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Vic now. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Johnson was the intended receiver. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
2nd and 10, Elway again. On the right side, caught by Green. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Boy, what you doing?
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They go play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Elway looking to pass again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit, because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come.
Guys, I respect what's going on.
And incomplete here on 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
With 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Elway.
Dang it, he was tackled early.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10.
You gotta be kidding me.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up, because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hike the ball already. Hike the ball.
Off the play fake, Vick steps away. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
I'll stop him. Let's go stop him.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. Able to push his way through.
Except
and he gets this inside the 35-yard
I got a field goal. He got a touchdown.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Kind of moving up the field.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Down to the wild. Not even close to
Back
over.
now at Soldier Field.
If he gets a touchdown here, it might be over. But if he gets a field goal,
34 now, here's 1st and 10.
It ain't over.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there on that play. I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Nice try.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Gets around him. Oh, good move at
Make
the
him
10. And he got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Make him fumble,
I'm
bro.
a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there.
We were so close to
moving
making
around,
him fumble.
making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down.
I mean,
got to give it to him on that one.
Normally,
if he
you
scores
don't
a
want your guy
touchdown, it's
taking
probably
shots
over.
your
Now he gets a
quarterback,
field
but
goal.
it's winning time here in the fourth quarter.
Probably.
If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this
But
stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
They'll try and run for it on
If he gets a touchdown, I'm still in
and
it. I mean, no, if he
just
gets a
outside
field
the
goal, I'm
5 at the
still in it, though,
6.
for sure.
Give him 2 yards on that one.
Hold him to a
Second and
field
goal
goal,
now.
please.
Oh, Brandon,
I
I'm going to
prefer
tell you,
him not to
this
score at all,
is
so then
football
I
time
can just
to me.
win the
They're
game
inside the
instead of
10-yard
force
line. That's
overtime.
like drawing the line in the sand.
So I
Who's going to make the
prefer we
stand
actually
here?
get turnover
Defensive
here
guys, they
rather
know
than
if he gets in the
kick
end
the
zone,
field
this
goal.
ball game is over.
But as long
The
as he
guys
doesn't
with the
score a
football right
touchdown.
now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Gotta hold him to 3 to keep this a one-score game.
Yes.
He'll get it up the middle. And
Good
that
tackle.
play going absolutely nowhere
Good
as he's
tackle.
belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll wind up
I'm
being a
getting
loss
scared.
of 2. And that's going to
I'm
bring up an
getting scared.
interesting
This
third
is
and
where it
goal.
gets scary, yo. I'm just hoping for him to choke and like throw a pick 6 or something. It's happened so many times where like my opponent's winning, he's near the goal line, he's trying to put the game away, he throws a pick 6 and loses it. I'm just hoping for that to happen. Like he thinks he has it in the bag,
Time for a
he's near
break.
the end zone, and
We'll
he
come
just
back
blows
for the
it.
electrifying
Pick 6.
conclusion after this.
Guys, just
one of the bigger
chance,
plays in the game
pick
thus far.
6
The
in
crowd
the
getting
comment
into it
section.
as we come up on a big third down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Okay.
Calling no
calling the
gain on the
timeout.
play, so no
I'm gonna
help
save
there. And now 4th and goal.
Is he going to go for it or kick the field goal?
Absolutely love
That's
the
the
effort
thing.
there.
Is he going
The
to go
ability to
for it
flow
or
from his
kick the
inside
field goal?
spot and stop that one to the line
Is he
of
going to go
scrimmage?
for the win to put it in the
Nice
bag,
linebacker
or is he going to
play.
go for the field goal? Okay. I'm not sure if I can trust him, because he could fake it to try to surprise
So
me.
on
So
4th
just in
down,
case, I'm
out trots the kicker in a big
Just in
spot here.
case.
From the right hash here,
I'm
should be an
safe.
easy
I'm
one.
not sure if I can trust him. Okay,
And
it's just a field goal.
Military's kick is
Okay, we're good. We have one
And
more
that moves
chance.
him up by a touchdown
I might go
now
for
at
the tie, because if I go for the
17-10.
win and go for a
So from a
two-pointer,
defensive perspective,
not
though,
gonna
I
go in
think
my
maybe they're saying,
favor.
hey,
I
we
just
did what we
know
needed to do,
if I
kept this a
score
one-score
a
game.
touchdown,
Yeah,
I'm
without
just
a
gonna
doubt,
go
because
for
they
the
were able to
extra
bleed some
point,
time
tie it
off the
up.
clock, right? Put themselves in a good position. But it's
I
not
thought I was gonna
preachy.
get a lucky
Okay,
kick
being
return.
able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Patriot
know.
offense
Good
now
job,
set to come
defense.
back out onto the field.
I
They're
needed
down here
something
in a
from my
one-score game,
defense.
but the time
I needed
is a
something.
factor, but it's not a huge
A minute
factor right
okay.
now, is it?
All
It's
three
really
timeouts
not,
over a
because
minute
this
yet.
amount of
Yes, I can
time
do this.
gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go into this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
It's scary.
A big hitter to start the
is-
drive has him up near
Guys, you
midfield
have
here
no
for
idea how
1st and
scary
10.
it is. Like, this, from my perspective, losing like this.
He's back to throw.
No one's
Green's
out.
got it
One
over the middle.
turnover.
And he'll get it out to
gonna
midfield.
mess
Looks
it
like,
up.
they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that
Know how
last
easily
completion,
I
so
can
that
mess
sets
up
up
here.
2nd and 6.
It's scary. Not gonna lie.
Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Green. And he'll go down, but not before
Y'all
getting
probably
this
wondering why I'm not
inside
calling
the
my
30.
timeouts.
A nice
I'm gonna
gain
save
of
him.
21 yards.
I'm gonna save him till when it hits 30 seconds. I
The
feel like I
drive
should save him.
continues as they search for a tying
then I end up
touchdown.
scoring
Here's
too
1st and
fast.
10. Back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
Come on. Let's
He's able to
go.
muscle it
Let's
here as he
go.
puts it in. And now
Yes.
before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout.
What
here.
a
As
catch.
he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
23
So they get
seconds
pushed back
left.
to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, all right. 23 seconds. 1 timeout remaining.
He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete.
Oh, come on.
So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time.
Come on, man.
And that'll make it third down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now it's Elway. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
I need a miracle. Like an actual miracle.
Likely the play of the game here. Trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Let's go, he got it. Let's go.
It's a touchdown.
Extreme line.
PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for two.
No, I'm not
going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward.
Baseline quick. Baseline quick. I can't afford anyone to get beat off the press with 99.
The risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. And he'll be out right at the 35. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Sorry, bro. You ain't doing this.
Now Michael Vick. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Can we?
Going to be intercepted.
Pick the feet up.
And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed up to 10.
Gosh darn it, he got the ball. I'll defend right. Secure defend. Oh, it's bad luck. Tied at 17 in overtime.
So we're right back.
Getting me better than this.
All even as the kicks away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Get in the field goal range.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game.
Eventually, if he gets in the field goal range,
still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they inside the 35. Yeah, he gets this deep in Patriot territory.
Are you kidding me?
There in overtime. 58 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the
calm
red
down,
zone.
Ninja Dog. He can't win with a field goal.
From the red zone now,
Field goal doesn't win
on the move to his
left. That doesn't win it.
And able to get this
I'm
down
just wishing
inside
I
the
got
15
the
to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards
I wish
on
I
the
got
scramble
the
there at second
why
down.
did they
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Now Vic stripped.
Let's go.
And the Patriots have it. And
yes, all right.
The tables have turned. They had a chance inside the red zone. Punch that thing
just
in.
Need a field goal to win this.
Now we're going the other way.
And it's real easy to just look at them and say, what an error, what a mistake you made. But how about the defense coming up huge? Let's give them a little bit of credit, keeping their team in the game, because if they score a touchdown there, it's game over.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
You got to remember, because now that we're in overtime, mistakes get magnified. So you got to walk that line between being aggressive and being careful, because that was a dangerous throw right there. Obviously, you could not have an interception in this spot.
It nearly was an interception. He's lucky to get that one back. He's going to let this go. Oh, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here.
I can't believe
and I know the defensive guys
gave me a great opportunity.
Breaking, trying to knock the ball free.
I'm just so mad at myself. I can't believe I had a golden opportunity to win the game.
Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
I hope this works.
Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout.
Okay,
they'll
good.
be left with
just
one
but I don't know how
remaining
good
here at
his kicker
OT.
is. Come on. Miss it. Everyone pray that he misses this. Let's go! He missed it! He missed it! Let's go!
And we will play on here in overtime.
He actually missed it.
Disaster there. It's an empty possession, and there's no worse time to have an empty possession than the first drive of overtime.
Let's go!
Yeah, remember the situation now, Brandon. It's sudden death from here on out. You can bet he's begging for a chance to redeem himself. But the question now
I need to make sure I don't give him a
chance
chance to redeem
He
himself.
works his way forward for a couple.
Sorry, bro, you
the
lost
30.
your chance, man.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay
pulled
on
off a
task,
Cody
to follow
Parkey.
your assignment, go to the gap
Except
you're
on the
supposed to
other side
cover,
of the post.
and not be deterred by anything else.
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey.
That's it,
And
bro.
he'll be brought down
Wait, I
shy
can't
of the
say for
40
sure,
at the 38-yard line.
I'm just...
Give him 7
There's
on
just
the
a
play, and that'll make
massive
it 3rd
sigh
and
relief
1.
the moment I saw that hit the goalpost.
Now it's Elway. And he couldn't hang on to it through the
very bold
contact.
decision, guys.
Incomplete.
Very bold.
But what was the term that you just used a minute
You
ago?
know what I can
Well,
do here.
especially in overtime, mistakes
4th
get
and
magnified.
1.
So it's time for us to get our microscopes
I
out,
really don't
right?
want to give him
take
the
a look
ball
at
at the
what's
same
going on
time.
out
This
there.
could be in his
That was
field
very
goal
close to being a
range.
crucial play.
Yeah, got to look that ball in, didn't, and it hit the ground.
Oh,
No. Check. Patriot.
I'm better off passing it.
Leopard.
On 4th down, Elway.
Let's go!
Able to find Graham, complete.
We still in this.
Just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
We in this.
A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
Detroit. Watching that, Barney.
This time, Elway will throw.
And
it's intercepted.
I blew it.
Eddie Jackson picks it, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Okay.
A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say?
Turn over the ball
when you
here.
throw an interception like that in overtime,
Please.
you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure
God.
the analytics
both
on it.
people-
So
both
that's
of us
Mark,
are
our
playing bad
statistician,
offense
to
right
bring
now.
that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. Throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Always
Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face. Good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
Now Vic stripped. He lost the football.
Yes! Let's go!
And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security and in overtime.
Boy, you thought you were going to win.
Partner,
You thought you had
maybe
this
they talk
game
about
in
it
the bag.
too much.
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe.
That's the second time Vic fumbled in overtime.
They overemphasized it here. It almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in
I don't want to
interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Again, it's Williams.
He's
Not
gonna
much
try to
running
make
room.
it
Down to the 32. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
And that's one of the
Once I
reasons
reach
you
the
like to blitz
30
even
yard
on
line,
rundowns. It confuses the
feel
blocking
good.
assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
On third down, here's Williams. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
I'll kick it here.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth
He's
down.
gonna ice me.
And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout.
Okay.
Coming down to just one
Y'all
remaining
ready?
as we step aside here in overtime.
I'm scared. Let's go.
And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights.
That was a tough game right there.
We were just treated to an absolute
did it.
dandy in this one.
It was so close. We had no idea how it was going to end, but we did it.
Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime that it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about. A long field goal to win it, so definitely not a gimme. So there was tension all the way through until the ball went through the post.
But it did go through the post. Ice water was in his veins. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Soldier.
I'll admit, I played horrible offense. I don't feel like I deserved to win that game, but luckily his offense was worse. And he kept fumbling the ball with Michael Vick, and it costed him. So we'll take it. We are undefeated, 2-0. We'll end the stream right here, guys. Like, subscribe, hit that bell. Peace out.